What you're looking at here is the top selling game on Steam right now. On top of that, it's the most wishlisted game on Steam right now. I mean, the power of cats is phenomenal. In Stay, you play a, you guessed it, cat that's lost, alone, and separated from family. You must untangle an ancient mystery to escape a long-forgotten city and find your way home. Cute. This third-person cat adventure game is set amidst a detailed neon-lit alley of decaying cyber city and the murky environments of its seedy underbelly. You get to roam surroundings high and low, defend against unforeseen threats, and solve the mysteries of this unwelcoming place inhabited by curious droids and dangerous creatures. See the world through the eyes of a cat and interact with the environment in various playful ways. Be stealthy, nimble, silly, and sometimes as annoying as possible with the funky inhabitants of the world you find yourself in. Once you find B12, you'll be able to use certain items and even defend yourself against the zergs that will attack you in swarms. Apart from using B12s to defend yourself, your only other option is to run to shake them off when they pounce. Good news is, it runs on fairly low-end PCs, so even your grandmother's fridge can run this one. Refreshing that you don't need 11 nuclear power stations to run a game in 2022, which also means it's Steam Deck verified and will run buttery smooth on there. If we take a quick look at the minimum requirements, we'll see you need an Intel Core i5-2300 or AMD FX 6350 and 8GB of RAM and a fairly common graphics card, very old graphics card GTX 650 or the AMD Radeon R7 360. And if we take a look at the recommended system requirements, we can see it's in reality just a small bump up from the minimum system requirements. Like, these are old graphics cards, that means even old laptops should be able to run this game, and as I said, your grandmother's fridge is definitely running this at 60 frames per second. Stray is developed by Blue 12 Studio, a small team from south of France, mostly made up of cats and a handful of humans, who are promising plenty of quests and adventures to find. Many of the robots will have tasks for you, some pertain to the story and some just for fun. And from what I hear, the local barman is always bursting with gossip if you need a tip. I wouldn't necessarily call Stray a platforming game, from what I've seen at least, and that's because there's no accuracy involved. You simply click the promoted button and you're there. There's some pros and cons to this. One pro is that it makes the cat's leap look graceful, like a cat should. The con, of course, is it takes away a potential gameplay element from the player. But overall, Stray is more an adventure puzzle than it is a platforming game, in my opinion. That's not necessarily a bad thing, it's good to know what you're getting into before you're getting into it, just like on a date, I guess. It's set to be released in a few days on the 19th of July. It's currently 10% off on Steam, making it €25 or $26. It's a small scale game and I think it offers around 8 hours of gameplay. Well, it's gonna be 8 very relaxing hours of gameplay. I think that it's rare that we get a unique and fun game like Stray launching amongst the sea of homogeneous AAA games. I mean, we're getting sick and tired of the same stuff all the time. So I'm excited to see where this cat lands. And that's all I had for you in this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you did, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, like why not? We're almost at 200 subscribers, which is like a plane full of people. Last time I talked about it, it was a bus full of people, so Jesus, we're growing. Thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.